I double tapped that. So I'm either streaming or not streaming. I have no idea. You do, though. Oh, this is tough. This is so stupid. I'm pretty sure everything's working. I just need to verify this. This is so stupid. No. There we go. Yeah. There he is. That ugly fuck. Alright, he's streaming. Anyhow. So it's been a while, and I promised to play that next hit. I don't know if they were calling it the Lost Levels or what for Doom 64, but I am getting back to that. I love that. But I picked up Duke Nukem 20th Anniversary World Tour, I think is the full name. That's and I got it for like $2 in the Steam sale, and I was just like, fuck it, let's take a look at it. It's a grab bag of things. Essentially, the idea was supposed to be they're going to re-release it. They're going to make a brand new episode, bringing back some of the original level designers, Level Lord, and all that. They re-recorded some of Duke's audio. They added just a bunch of a new 3D engine, which personally I think is the best thing about it. It's also the worst thing, and I'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, and they also added a developer commentary mode. And I talked about it a little bit about that in Slack, and it is a feature. So let's kind of jump right down into that. Oh man! All right, what the hell is the game? There it is. So of course they had to add the shift stuff, and that launches a browser, and I don't even know what the hell it does in the game. But bunch of settings, you can turn things off and on. Developer commentary, to keep that on. Playback feature, it's where when you die, instead of going back and loading like a save game, instead it lets you rewind. So it's kind of like an emulator almost, how it rewinds. You can go all the way back to the beginning of your game. Hey Tom, how you doing, man? I did the thing. I was gonna do this way earlier, and I just was like, well, let's sleep instead, and I did. Anyhow, so that's kind of what I want to roll through here. I'm not going through the entire first mission. I've done that. I did that on my own, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. But the first mission is the reason why I'm only doing the first mission. You already know it, but you don't. So whatever. Yeah, there's a new one. This is the birth. I think that was with the Atomic Edition, and then this is the brand new one. That I will jump into afterwards, though. So we'll take a look at it. Yeah, it's weird that they don't. It is that like when you pick an episode, you just go right to a level select. They're like, fuck it, you know the game. You don't need to unlock it. It's weird.
Let's rock. Damn, those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
So right off the bat, Duke sounds different. Like in Transformers, trying to think, Transformers Prime, they brought back, I think it was Transformers Prime. It was one of the more modern CG ones. It's a great series. They brought back Frank Welker as Megatron. And, no, was it in that? Or was it in one of the video games? It was in both, actually, but it was in the video game that they had, War for Cybertron, or whatever the hell it was. Point is, they brought him back, and they brought him back, and it was the same voice actor. He's still one of the best in the industry, and he did not sound like Megatron at all. He sounded a little different. This isn't that bad, but it's how you process the audio, and it's how the director, leads you to say your lines and everything like that. So you can have a really great act. Shut up. Jesus, Duke, shut the fuck up. Which people say all the time. I gotta keep moving, I guess. Yeah, so even it doesn't. I mean, the voice actor is just one element out of the whole thing. So I mean, I think what happened here, you'll hear. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know, but I think he sounds just off, and you get that. Anyway, I'm done rambling on that shit. Developer commentary node, just like Valve, just like Half-Life 2, same thing.
So we are doing developer commentary of Episode 5. It's hard to believe, but after 20 years, Alan Blum and Richard Levelord Gray have come back to build all new content for Duke Nukem 3D, using a lot in pretty much the original tools. Now the engine is upgraded. This development commentary will talk about some of that. You can also tell that we're able to put a lot more detail in these maps because of increased performance of computer hardware since the last 20 years. It's pretty exciting. We're getting an all new episode for Duke Nukem 3D in the classic style.
Absolutely true. I noticed they did a review on LGR, and he was saying that the sound sounds muffled. I don't get that here. I think it might have been just a console thing. But anyway, so yeah. So the reason why I say the 3D engine looks great. I mean, the lighting, although it does kind of blow this out. I mean, that's one of the bad things about the new engine lighting, is that it tends to blow out some of the textures. Not all of them, but in general it looks good. But why is this bad for me? Because there's a hotkey to toggle the old engine back and forth. Oh, because now I just do this all day, back and forth. Hey, look at the sprites. Hey, look at the sprites. You know. So this is not good for me. But one of the things they did to the textures I noticed was that they added kind of like a, I want to say like kind of like some kind of like normal mapping or something. It's just something to, I don't know if that's the right expression, but it's definitely like catching the light. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it looks great. Sometimes it looks really bad, like in the crawl spaces. Oh, what am I doing? Anyway. Ooh, like that. But yeah, this is one of the things, the crawl space. Like, I turn it off. Oh, wait, you can't even see up there. All right. Well, yeah, the old engine. Why am I doing this? I always do that. It's not VR. But you could never look up like that. It would always be like this weird. It kind of gets weird. And now it looks great. So yeah, I'll just be toggling it back and forth and getting the fucking seizures. Anyway.
The Nintendo 64 version of Duke 3D, they had all the source, and they went in and messed with the maps a little bit. They took the automobile you made in Pigsty, and they put it right there. So there's an automobile right here in Hollywood Holocaust in the N64 version of Duke 3D. Yeah.
So, that's one of maybe 3 things that are actually kind of interesting in the commentary. After I got done with this, I actually pulled down Duke Nukem 64 because we don't know where here is, because it's just guys talking in a room together. It's not actually directing you to anything. It's the low budget Ken's Labyrinth quality. Oh God, I've done it, haven't I? I didn't mean to say that. Anyway, what they meant to say is there's a car right here, and it's a rectangle, and that's in the N64 version. It's just it looks really bad, or though it could have been the emulator I was running. But anyway, I'm not gonna dig into Ken. I'm not gonna keep doing it. That's too low hanging fruit, I guess. That's like a backhanded. All right, never mind.
Groovy.
There's another one of those weird lines. Groovy. You know.
Check up at the billboard there. It's highly relevant social commentary.
People don't even know that.
Pop culture reference from 1995.
O.J. Simpson.
Cuts it right off. You know, I gotta be fair. I mean, there's probably plenty of kids nowadays who have no fucking idea what that means. We knew what it meant immediately when we played it, but, you know, so okay, fine. Not a problem. I'm not gonna rip on that. That's just, It's just how it is. It's hiding around a corner, but watch how I turn the engine back to the old one. It's definitely hiding. The new engine makes it really easy to see him there. Whoa! Okay.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
Alright. Wow! See, there's how the floor warps. Anyway.
Besides playing through it and trying to get to the exit, back then with Doom and everything, they also calculated how long it took you to get to the exit.
Yep.
So
Yeah, the fastest exit, you can actually run right around the back corner right now.
I saw a video of one person way back when, and they would run up here, grab the steroids, and use that to jump out of this window, across over to that ledge, and then around the corner while on steroids, jumping up and hitting the exit.
And they're done.
And they would
It's like
finish
10 seconds.
Yeah, the whole level was like 7 seconds
Yeah.
or something insane.
Steroids. I'm not going to try to recreate that.
Holy cow.
Here we go. This is the commentary of the game.
Look at those high-tech fire sprites.
But they do elaborate a little more, and it is a little more
The
interesting.
Pyromania CD.
Why is it
was,
two?
That was
Yeah.
like the bread and
Yeah,
butter of
yeah.
effects artists back then. There was this library of all these fire effects called the Pyromania.
And they look so good,
You
too.
can just buy the disc and you have a license to use all those effects.
Yeah.
I still get a kick when I see a movie these days using
see
an effect off of
use
that
it, yeah.
CD.
Yep, and there's one of the problems with the 3D engine is that it doesn't billboard the sprites properly. Instead, it makes them 3D. But I mean, it billboards them like this, but not like that, so they don't look quite right. That's all right. It doesn't matter.
If you turn to the right, you go down, there's a fire hydrant. This is one of my favorite things about Duke 3D is, watch this. And if he was damaged right now, he could even walk up and use
walk up
and
and-
drink from it, and he would get 1 health point for each drink. Like the fact that just any interactivity at all was a miracle back then.
Fair, yeah. And I get 2 points of health for drinking from this. Oh yeah. Ooh, that hit the spot.
Who came up with this idea of bleached blonde biker bimbos? Attack of the Blue-
I don't remember.
It feels very George.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
probably George. I think this $1 million sign is from Blade Runner.
See, I always forget to turn the 3D engine back on. It's
There used to be a lot more stuff here. There used to be a bank across the street. There used to be a bridge going across the corner by the Innocent sign that went to a garage that you started at. Well, all that was reduced because if you stood in this corner, we had to get 20 FPS
On a
standing in the corner.
DX266.
Yeah,
On
something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
66
An Intel
megahertz.
DX266. Not even a Pentium.
20 frames a second, which is pretty
And
slow.
we'd cheat. We'd go down to 15. Yeah, I mean, I think we allowed you to shrink the window down too,
Yeah.
so you're actually rendering less, and then you could get your frame rate up if you're on a bad,
Well,
worse machine.
That's funny because if you bring up the
There you go.
console there,
Yeah.
we actually got rid of 8 pixels off the top of the screen. That's
Yeah.
just black because that gave us a couple frames.
Who wants some?
I always like when enemies are turned around, they don't see it. Yeah, see, like right here, like on the where the light gets caught on the texture a bit. They added a little bit of bump mapping to it. It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's same one, same camera. This used to be my favorite thing. I remember this so clearly in Duke. It's just kicking this fucking trash can and seeing it dent like that. That just did something to me when I first played this. It was just like it was like amazing. I don't know why. Oh, I love that guy. It's always hanging there. Alright, I'm not going to go this way, even though that is the traditional way to go. At least for me, I always go that way. But there's a reason, because over here...
This
Yeah.
was, I think, your intended critical path for users that didn't find the secret of the rocket launcher, because you could open those doors and go in the back door.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
I never really considered that. What was the primary path through the map, and the back door? All right, I didn't know that. All right. Actually, I'm gonna show it off here. Go ahead, kill me. See, he sounds so weird. This is the playback thing. Now, apparently they had this on consoles. I've never seen it before. I've never played Duke in a console. So now the PC version has it. So you can just rewind to wherever you like, all the way back to the beginning, halfway through, or even just a little bit back here before I make my stupid choice. There you go. And it's instant too. It's just like no wait, no nothing. It's just totally pulls back the state. It's neat. And I gotta tell you, some rooms look totally different when you have the 3D engine. Like here. Fuck off. Like this looks just, I don't know, it just feels different when it's sheared like that. But when you actually see it in an actual 3D render like this, it's different. It's neat. I love it. Like I said, the 3D engine does more good than bad. Speaking of bad, get rid of all the pluses. I'll never understand that. The idea is supposed to be take away the Red Cross because it's for serious things. It's for serious medical use, and it's our trademark, and you can't use it. But it's like, don't you want to keep that in people's minds? There's a reason they're using it on the fucking health kit. It's because that's what people think of when they think of, needing, medical aid. Why would you want to take that out of their mind? I mean, yeah, all right, it's like, it's gonna be prevalent for a long time, even outside of the usage like this. But at some point, it will fade in the public mind. Maybe not 10 years, maybe not 20 years, maybe not 50 years, but at some point, maybe it won't. It'll be like, what's that plus? I don't think it's gonna happen in our lifetimes, but it's just, what's the point? I mean, are people gonna be like, oh, well, Duke, I cut my arm, quick, get my copy of Duke Nukem? Yeah, it's just stupid. Feels like just like some kind of lawyer decision. Gotta protect your copyrights. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Give me a convincing counter argument. I'm not unwilling. I'm just take it. So here's a bit of just them talking to themselves.
Well, we're doing a re-release, right?
Yeah.
Can I go fix that?
I don't know.
can't
Can I
remember this.
go fix that?
Save twice.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Speaking of
If
that,
you fix it, save it twice.
yeah, save it twice. There's a spot right over here. This texture went out, it's misaligned because of that stupid ass bug.
Yeah.
And George would always point that out to me. He's like, "You jerk! Why tell me about that?"
What texture? There, that's misaligned. That's which one are you talking about?
Up to 8 players, and the order, the spot that player 1 would spawn in was whichever was the first sprite dropped.
Right.
But every time you saved it, it would reverse. So player 1 would become the 8th position if you saved it again. So you had to always save 2 times because every odd numbers became even and even numbers became odd every
This
time.
is what was the teleporter, the one that was the primary teleporter had to be the first one in there.
There's still
Because it was
so
in a
many
queue.
little
Yeah.
idiots. You just you got to become the engine whisperer.
So nice these days. I can put in a bug report on editor issues and they get fixed.
And they get fixed.
Yeah.
In fact, they yell at me if I don't report them.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you living with this?
The future.
I'm sure. I feel like if I could hear this entire conversation, it would be fun. But it's just. It's just weird. Here's a depressing one.
Man, I just realized these awesome view models, they were done by James Story, and James isn't with us anymore.
No longer.
It's crazy. It's gonna keep happening. As more time goes by.
Should be a podcast.
That was what, last year?
Yeah.
I just can't. I mean, it's not funny. It's horrible. But why is it in here? It would be a good podcast. That would be. I'd be down with that. So here's the lighting differences between the old engine and the new engine. It's kind of neat. Mirrors look exactly the same, of course.
Oh, we're in the bathroom.
Yeah, look at that sweet
This is gonna be
mirror.
a trigger.
And
See, and you can jump, and it would actually just mirror everything.
yeah, no mirrors in Doom. So yeah, you
What?
never saw yourself.
They're well edited.
The engine will cull everything that is outside the visible set. And if it's not a playable space, like if it's the negative space, if there's no actual sector there, the engine will just say, I don't care, I'm not going to draw you. He's cheating the engine and he's saying, hey, through that portal, draw this again, just flip one of the axes.
Why does it work for the security camera?
Because it's looking into places that actually exist.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay.
Damn, I'm looking good.
Yeah, the other thing that I always think on is that mirrors are still a rarity in video games
Yeah.
to this day. Here's a problem we solved in '96.
They're expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
They're expensive from a performance point of view.
Duke needed to see himself, I guess.
That's absolutely correct. You
Modern
can't have a
Duke
Duke game where it's not looking in the mirror.
Damn, I'm looking good. Damn, I'm looking good.
Okay, Duke, shut
And I
up.
think if you use the mirror, hey, I'm looking good.
Damn, I'm looking good.
So glad they let us know.
Phone number over
There it
the
is.
toilet.
8675309.
Let's not sing it.
Chuck had to do a special, like he had to create frames just to have him sitting and get up off the toilet just for that guy.
It was well worth it.
Absolutely.
George approach to design. He'd be playing through a level like this, and he'd say something like that. Wouldn't it be funny if you opened this and there was an alien sitting on it? And
Yeah.
He would do that all the time.
Yeah.
See, those little bits I like. That's yeah.
Back then we
Remember the
didn't
phone
have to
number, but not
report
that.
Easter eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a bunch of guys making a game. Yeah, it's like whatever happened, happened.
And of course, you get the old email address down here, which does get referenced, which is
I
nice.
should put my email address down here in this corner.
Oh, look at that. Stalker@metronet.com.
Striker.
Striker, sorry. Because Major Striker, I'm sorry.
Big difference.
Does
Major
it
Stalker?
does it still work? Do you still use that email?
No. No. I actually didn't get too many emails. I was afraid I was going to like get charged for tons of emails or something like that. But yeah, I got some emails from people saying, "What the hell is this?"
I found a message.
Yeah, and
prize?
did I win something? No, you won my thanks. How about that?
Bastard. Yeah, here we go. This is the textures I was talking about. It's like in here, it looks, like it does on Duke, but man, it just doesn't look right. It looks inverted. Oh, shit, right. Never use Holoduke, but it's weird. It's like, why would you use it in single player? I mean, I guess maybe they ignore it. I don't know. But Duke Nukem 64, if you use them, you collect them. It's like Babe Rescued or something, and they vanish from the pod. It's kind of neat. So it's interesting how the Doom 64 takes a more, I don't know what you'd call it, but anyway. That's how you rescue him in the PC version. Not a fan, but here we go. The fuck is he? Oh, he just phases in, does it? Oh, and the Duke 64 version, it's a beam from Independence Day coming down and blowing something up. There's a lot of interesting changes in Duke 64, and if it was easier to play with the gamepad, wouldn't mind streaming it, but it's just a nightmare in a fucking headache to play.
Yeah, look out the window. What's on the screen? You can open the theater window.
You can open the theater
what?
window, guys.
It's that kind of theater. I think it doesn't matter how old the people were working on this game. They all had the mind of an adolescent.
That's because we are. Always never grow up.
Yeah.
It's like what? How, you guys have played this, right? I mean, what? Why would you say that? It's just weird. I don't know. Why am I not opening? Oh shit. Oh, there we go. See, I play by myself. I don't see any of these. I'm like, how did I open the secret door? But I'm playing here on the stream and I'm thinking about it, and it's like, how do I open that? Holy fuck.
Hail to the king, baby.
Ugh. You jump on the projector. Forgot about that.
There was a place in the projector room that I think that was an accident. It's an idiosyncrasy of the engine. Where you can crouch next to the projector and fall through into the hallway.
That was the hidden apartment out front, I think.
Yeah.
And the red apartment, if you went into the corner, you could actually duck down and throw your pipe bombs through and blow at people down below.
Yeah.
And unintended, and people found it.
I think they're talking about two different bugs, because I know the one they're talking about with the apartment building. It's like if you go, well, it doesn't matter till you talk about it, until you see it, but I've never seen this one that they're talking about. Say it's by the I wonder if it'll even do it on the newer engine. Maybe they fixed it. Not fixed it, but we'll get back to it. Oh, old engine. Just realized I'm getting queasy because it's the old engine. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Is that the default wall texture down there?
It is, isn't it?
Which one? This one?
No, I think that's not. Is that default? I don't know.
No, the default was a longer, browner brick.
Yeah,
we use that one all over the place.
Riveting.
This one's set off by an earthquake.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, if you walk here, you got some sector moving.
Because the joke is that in California there's earthquakes.
It's true.
And this is Hollywood Holocaust.
There are earthquakes.
We just had a massive earthquake in LA when this game was being worked on, and I think that's why that was such a prevalent.
Yeah.
Like it was on everyone's mind. The Northridge quake was like a 6.9 on the Richter scale, wrecked a lot of stuff, destroyed all the freeways, and I think that was in the news. So that's probably why he did.
Maybe. Forever a mystery. Alright. Whoa. I used to like to throw... shit, I don't have any. Where are the pipe bombs? I used to always throw maybe it's because I was always cheating. Alright, I think I used to roll the pipe bombs in here and then roll it up, blow it up, and kill that dude that's waiting for me up here. Which is not here, because maybe it was a higher difficulty level. I don't know. Guys, the guy was playing a video game. I just don't want to blow everything up here. That's why I'm not going for the explosives. You fucking... Doesn't matter too much, I guess. What a bastard.
I don't have time to play with myself.
It's true. And you get to Holoduke, so you can play with yourself.
You can play with yourself.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Don't have time to play with myself.
That's the joke.jpg.
Don't have time to play with myself. Don't have time.
Oh,
to
come
play with
on,
myself.
dude. Jesus Christ.
Don't have time
There we
to
go.
play with myself.
What was the switch inside there? I don't remember that.
You use the arcade machine.
Yeah, that's in
that's
case
the-
you accidentally got closed in.
Yeah,
It's a way out.
What kind of idiot would do that?
Yeah, we didn't have QA back then either, so we had to figure that out the hard way.
We play tested more than anything. That's the one thing about this game is we play tested just constantly, every single day.
Yeah. Yeah, everything we did was pretty hacky. We didn't have Unreal tech that we have now with tons of features and tons of variables, and it was pretty hacky to have the C9 sprite that you shoot, shrunk it down, and that was a way to tag it, saying make this invisible and do explosions based off something else.
What one designer calls hacky, another designer calls genius.
I think in game design, everything a designer does is a hack.
Yeah.
Until a coder gets tired of it and makes it a feature.
Notice the sectors rotating on the floor? Those aren't lights being emitted by that. Those are sectors that he's spinning around. They're actually doors, the rotating doors.
Yeah, put out a pivot point and then tag the sector and watch it go.
Whoa.
That was the first instance of balls of steel, the pinball machine. I've got balls of steel. Balls of steel.
Yeah. Well, at least that still works. Stick your tongue in the outlet.
First pig cop. This was a funny joke back then. I guess it's almost relevant again now. We have so many cops shooting people.
Yeah, that's funny. All right.
It's interesting. Like we went through a period.
It's hilarious.
We went through a period. We went through a period where we started to respect our police officers again. And this joke became less funny, and now I think we're back where everybody just wants to hate the cops.
Not everybody.
Well, I don't hate the cops. I respect law enforcement.
What's funny is I believe this came out in 2016? I think. Let me take a look, because I'm curious now. No, come on. Yep, October 11th, 2016 came out on PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Although I thought that came out recently on Nintendo Switch. Maybe it just went on sale. No, it did just come out on Switch. Yeah. So this is just a bad piece of information. All right. In other words, this is 2016, so this shit doesn't end. Anyway,
Hail to the king, baby.
just going for completion here. Get this fucker to spawn. Oh yeah. Duke's a gynecologist.
Damn, I'm looking good.
I know. Let's see. Oh yeah. Before we go. So you jump in the pine tree, even though pine tree? Yep. And I can't think of the proper word. Never mind. It's not a fucking pine tree. Anyway, there's the pipe bombs. Although I never got these from here. I
Want some?
hear somebody flying around out there. This apartment building, if you used to be able to fire pipe bombs in the corner here and they'd show up in the arcade. That's the second bug he was talking about. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? There you go. But, I know that apartment up there, I never knew about that for a long time, man. And one last thing. Let's make Duke scream. Yeah, so things like this bridge are just hacks. Because everything in the game is either a floor that's rising or a ceiling that's coming down. And everything is built off of that. Anything like this is... I think these were sprites that had, like, blocking on them, so or blocking... collision on them, so you wouldn't fall through it. But so that's not actually part of the actual architecture of the game. It's weird. Little tricks like that. I remember I really enjoyed making maps for this thing. Yeah, I give the build engine a lot of shit, but man, that was some of the best fun I had because you could pick it up and do stuff, and it was really easy. And
Gonna rip 'em a new one.
yeah.
Damn, I'm good.
What's interesting is in Duke 64. This, of course, isn't, a porn store. Turned it into a gun store, so when you go in there, it's just racks of firearms and all that. All the sexuality has been drained from it, well, unless you like guns. But then over here, and this is the biggest, most dramatic change. Right here is a Duke Burger restaurant. You can go in there. It's a full Duke Burger restaurant, just like from that other mission that they added. Totally out of left field. It's like they retooled the inside of the bar, because it's a bar in this one originally. So they turned it into a Duke Burger. A Duke Burger with a billiards table. For some reason. Oh man, in the entire
Cool.
I'm not gonna finish this out. But the entire dance the dance club inside with the pole dancers and everything, totally gone. Replaced with a docking bay for trucks for the Duke Burger. It's crazy. It's a complete retooling. But the puzzles are still the same. It's interesting. I gotta find a way to make it easy to play, and then stream that, because it's really interesting how they changed it. All right, let's get out of here. Now I haven't looked at the new mission at all, so this is completely new. No idea what's gonna happen. But there are quite a few maps, so let's get into it.
Let's rock. I'm getting too old for this shit.
So we are doing developer commentary.
I was wrong.
Episode 5. It's hard to believe, but after 20 years, Alan Blum and Richard Levelord Gray have come back to build all new content for Duke Nukem 3D using a lot in pretty much the original tools. Now the engine is upgraded. This development commentary will talk about some of that. You can also tell that we're able to put a lot more detail in these maps because of increased performance of computer hardware since the last 20 years. It's pretty exciting. We're getting an all-new episode for Duke Nukem 3D in the classic style.
That's the same commentary track from before. I was told that they only did it for that one map, so now I'm a fucking liar. But I have to find out something. If you will bear with me. I want to check one of the other episodes. Maybe they only did it for the first map in each mission. That would be cool. Let's find out.
Let's rock. Nobody's
Oh, it is.
and lives.
So this is the start of episode 2,
Episode 2.
the first level of the non-shareware. We could start out in space, get a nice huge backdrop, which was impressive back then, I thought.
It still is.
This is
actually.
great.
And nice image of the Earth.
Oh,
It took a lot of memory too, because it had multiple images. I don't know how much memory we had available, but yeah, that sucked up a lot of it.
Don't stay there. So, all right, that's great actually. If that's what it is, it's the first map of every game. Then fuck, dude, then I'm coming back to that. I'm excited now. I learned something. See, I can admit I'm wrong. That's fine. That's what I get for parroting other people's things. I thought it was true because I played LA Meltdown and I went through the whole thing and it was just the first map and I was like, fuck you. Why is this? What a what a waste. But that's cool. Enough talking.
Let's rock. I'm getting too old for this shit.
What made you guys pick the theme like Amsterdam?
I suggested going around the world to places. And at first, the bad guy, the aliens, had teamed up with ISIS. And then we thought that might not be such. And then you came in and said they're destroying all the famous world monuments.
So here's the old engine. That's how this would have looked. Whoa. So I'm gonna. I mean, I know I'm gonna go back on this, but I think I'm gonna try to just keep it in 3D, and because that's probably what they're expecting from a design point of view. And I immediately do it. Does look very nice.
Shake it, baby.
Stop! I gotta unbind that, man. In fact, no. All right, I'll leave it. Alley Cat Lounge. Oh, so this is kind of like you can't even get over there. Wow. Or can I? No, I can't. Oh. Oh. Very nice. I wasn't even aiming at him. Such a cheater. Hey, look at this. Yeah, this is really nice. God. Little Green Man Coffee Shop. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've never been there myself, and I just thought it was a good location. I mean, a typical place that Duke would probably go to for vacation, or you got all the
Coffee.
you got all the coffee shops, and they're called coffee shops. I didn't know they were called coffee shops.
I wonder if it's a real place. I know it sounds stupid, but you know.
Popped out for a minute. We are in Amsterdam now.
We are. This is the new mission. It's the beginning of the new mission. Where they were able to, they had a much higher budget for objects in the scene now, so they can do whatever they want. Oh, we have going for a card here, huh? Really?
It looks very Amsterdamian.
Oh yeah, no, they said they were going for when they were looking for ideas of what to do, they said they wanted to do like a world tour kind of thing. Which I guess is where the name comes from. All right. Just dawned on me.
Shake it, baby.
Where's where the hell's the key? Unless I missed it. Huh. Oh, already went that way. I'm gonna be kind of pissed if it's just hanging out in the trash. Okay. This should be easier than this. What the hell am I doing wrong here? Help. I mean... I'm just trying anything now. And there's nothing underwater.
Where is it?
Exactly. Now I'm just looking for clues based on the engine here. Like maybe something will be obviously wrong. Like something I missed with all the colored lighting. There we go. All right. Oh, wow. That is amazing. And there it is with that. See, when I turn it off, turn off the lighting and everything like that, it's like it drops in impressiveness, like, by a nice chunk. It's weird. I turn it on, it looks great. Just the lighting and everything like that, and all the detail and the UFO. Turn it off, it just looks grungy and... What a difference.
I've been myself, and this is back in the first time was back in 1985. And to go into a place when, you know, this sort of habit was very, you get in jail for decades. And you'd go into a coffee shop, and there's a menu. Not only do they sell it there, but there's a menu. And there's, and little pictures, it's like a restaurant. Oh, look at that, that's brown. Oh, this one's nice and golden.
Well, one day in California, it'll be like that.
Coffee, yeah. Golden coffee.
Yeah.
Attitude gainers, pre-rolled, space dust, Dutch dust, pie in the sky, no tobacco allowed. Hey. No! Bastard. No! Stop it. There we go. And of course, in case we get lost. Or get locked in, so. Piggy, piggy. Hey! Neat. Not interactive, but neat. Oh well. I feel like I'm just backhanded complimenting everything. It's like, nice, you know, it's not as good as it could be, but, you know, nice, good try. I don't mean to be like that. That's not... I'm loving that. I'm just being a dick. Can I go up? Oh well, thought I could get beamed up. I guess not. Kidding, kidding. Ooh, on the roof. Huh, neat. Alright, time to head into the back room. Pills. Key. So here's a case of it blowing out its sprite. Or texture. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're not gonna let me JC dent in it? Or pee at all, apparently. That's weird.
Whoa, that's some good coffee.
What the hell was that? Oh, he's wow.
No way. Not possible, they said. But it's true. Come get some.
What the hell's going on, man? Freaking out.
Hail to the king, baby.
Sneaky bastards.
Curious.
Oh, these are new enemies, fireflies. Somewhere. Okay. They shrink and grow and fucking irritating so far. Guilty! That's an O.J. Simpson reference. What the fuck are these things?
What's It's like deja vu all over again.
Oh my god.
Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
Are you fucking kidding me? You're pulling out a fucking boss? Why, man? Why? Why so much?
That's gotta hurt. I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
Oh. That was weird.
Ready for action.
Okay. So what the hell was that? Was he tripping and the longer I stayed? I don't know. Hey, more commentary. Second map.
I don't know why I put those in.
I was gonna say you like to stick those in your maps.
Yeah, and I don't like them. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. Well, you know why I do it? Because for the immersion and the storyline, they're invading the Earth and populating it. So you got to put the eggs. In fact, I even asked, can I get an egg that doesn't sprout, just an egg?
All right. Can I get an egg that doesn't sprout? All my friends are dying. It's gonna get worse. Jesus Christ. Well, thank you for listening to the Duke commentary.
I'm back in the USSR, baby.
I love when they fall. So yeah, it's a nice looking textures. Looking good. I don't know about this guy though. Come on.
He's not supposed to be here, is he?
Oh.
And then this one here is return your carts here. Don't forget your baby.
Oh,
And then the street up there. Look, can you look up?
yeah.
Level Lord
Level Lord,
Street.
yeah.
Because I actually live there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm amazed. Level designers, we always get all the credit for the levels. That level's amazing. It's the artists who are doing the art. But this is exactly what the streets of Moscow look like, as far as you can do it in a game like this.
Cool.
Just murdered a guy in his apartment. I'm a cop.
I wonder if the Siskova sisters still live here. Natasha and Nastia.
I think that's a Duke Forever reference. Alright. Stop fucking shooting.
Let's look at the posters real quick. The one on the left there is Grandma's meat-flavored candy. And you can see it's meat patties and stuff. I don't know why it's funny, but it's funny.
Alright. See, even though his voice acting is different here, I'm already used to it.
Who wants some?
I mean, that almost sounds like the original. Hey, it's Tom Servo. That was one of my favorite things about the build engine, is the ability to kind of like recreate things like this, using the default textures that it came with and everything, just trying to find a way to make it look like, and it made it look like part of the world when you actually pulled it off. But oh my god, sorry, Tom.
And that's just a friend of mine's. The guy who introduced me to my wife, whose company is Friendly Orange, he makes games over there. But that says, compare our apples and oranges.
That stuff on the bottom does?
Yeah.
Because it looks like it'd be Russian for a Duke Nukem. Or
Oh, you'd think so.
doesn't it look like that?
It's not so easy, no.
Ah.
This is farce is their word. They don't have hamburger, which is made specifically of, not ham, but of beef. They have the word farce, and it just means ground up meat, which I think is funny because to me that means that it doesn't matter what type of meat. It's meat.
Just meat.
It's
Meat
meat.
is
It's
meat.
ground up. Eat it. It could be pussycat. You don't know. Crossed out cow, pig, and chicken, and then that's Duke Nukem silhouette.
Oh, yummy.
Well, the aliens have reopened
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
I think that was always one of my favorite things about Duke, was the aliens seem to use our stuff, like the guy taking the shit and behind the cash register or whatever. That car almost looks like the one from Duke 64. I wonder if they finally used it. Ooh, secrets. I can't flip that switch? Wow. There we go. Got a little concerned for a second there.
And they've got a very famous book, The Master and the Margarita. It's like a political commentary book, I think, from back during Soviet era. But then we've got a real famous park, and they've got this sign. Everyone in Moscow knows this sign. But now it's not the original characters, it's Duke Nukem with a pig cop.
Okay.
That's the post office sign right there. And it should say Pochta Россия, the Russian post office. But I was worried about, copyright infringement. And so now it says Почти Почта, which means almost post office. And then that's not the Russian double-headed eagle, it's Luxembourg's or something. But I was very proud of myself. Почти Почта. You see this whole storefront here?
Yeah.
That's my brother-in-law's. He owns 3 stores. One's for food, one's for hardware, and one's for, I forget what the other one's for. I never go into it. But that's his actual, I took pictures like you're saying.
Yeah.
And put it in there. He was thrilled. Actually, he wasn't thrilled. His 2 children, his kids were.
Oop, rackets. Russian piggy dolls. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh, got a crack. Breaking mother's back. Oh, fuck you, Hollow Duke. There. Stay there. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's,
Groovy.
I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Fucking cop waiting in a... God damn. Waiting in a trash can. Alright. What a bastard. All cops are bastards, see? Okay, we're already in there. Did we check the trash? Yeah. Okay, this is fun, but how do we advance here? I don't have either key. No, maybe this.
Come get some.
I am a meat popsicle.
Where is it?
Kind of weird. Now
I remember Lead Lord blogging some really weird shit about when he went to Russia. The content was sexual in nature.
That really doesn't surprise me. He's a character. Yeah. What it did. So if they ask if they're asking for somebody dead,
Get some.
and you bring him in alive, does that like take
Who wants some?
points off your bounty? Do they just require you to shoot him before you come in? No, no, I can't let him in here. He's alive. See, I should be able to break this. It seems fair. Alright, what key was that? It was a blue key. Alright, let's get out of here. It's a waste of time. You really fitting that in the mailbox, huh? Jesus Christ. Oh no, not these assholes. Yeah, Duke's new, oh god, I'm getting hurt sound is like fucking brutal. It's like, it's like he's constipated. we see yellow door now. I think it's over here. Maybe. Oh, shit. Boy. Oh, yeah, in here. Come on. Jesus Christ, those noises. Those are horrible.
Who wants some?
Hello.
I don't know why I put those in.
I was gonna say you like to stick those in your maps.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. Well, you know why I do it? Because for the immersion and the storyline, they're invading the Earth and populating it. So you got to put the eggs. In fact, I even asked, can I get an egg that doesn't sprout, just an egg?
Can I please just have an egg? A simple egg.
That's gotta hurt. Face your ass. What's the difference?
Now, see, I like that delivery. Because in the original, he was like, your face, your ass, what's the difference? Well, he says it, that sounds better than he did. He says it in a weird way. It's like, your face, your ass. I can't simulate it either. Let's turn the Legacy Duke talk on. Maybe we can hear the difference. That doesn't sound...
I'm good. Get that crap out of here.
Oh yeah, I get a Devastator. I forgot about that. Used to love this thing back in the day. What the hell's going on here? Hello? Oh. Going down.
Put the smack dab on your ass.
was delightful.
Pigeon. Groovy.
Give me that 1 point of health. Oh yeah.
Come get some. Come get some.
So here's a new weapon, the incinerator. They market it like a flamethrower, but it just fucking sucks. Sets things on fire. Makes a puddle that if you step in it, you get hurt. And everything gets reduced to that sprite. Just that. Ammo Monthly. The Big Gun Magazine. There he is.
Much better.
Okay. What the fuck is that thing? Impervious to heat. Fuck. Fuck.
Shit and die. Shit and die.
Wow.
Yeah, piece of cake.
I wonder if I have to restart the
Where
game.
is it?
Restart the game to get the legacy sounds back for Duke's voice. Doesn't seem like it's changing. Or maybe it's cached at the start of the level load. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
Oh my god, did I have... No, I didn't. Alright.
It sounds like old Duke to me.
So some of them do, some of them don't allow.
Holy shit.
Like there, that wasn't...
A bit more horse and timing is slightly different.
Put the smack dab on your ass.
It is, I mean, it's the same voice actor, it's just he's giving different deliveries with the newer recordings, and it doesn't line up. But I turned on legacy sounds, so I should be hearing the original stuff.
Hail to the king, baby. Where is it?
Yeah, maybe we can get that one.
Where is it?
Alright. I hate you. I hate you so fucking much.
That's gotta hurt.
Haha.
Bitchin'.
2 for 1.
Shit happens.
Ah, the other side of the door. I know it very clearly says out of order. Just shut up. Oof. I love when you shoot them, and then they teleport, but you've killed them. When they re-teleport, they just die. It's one of my favorite things in this game. No. Come on. Look at this weapon select. It takes like 15 different rotates of the fucking, You are kidding me with this. Alright, what's the fucking Devastator? There we go. And I had like 2 shots out of it. Awesome.
I'm gonna put the smack dab on your ass.
Oh, fucking die, will ya? can't dodge that shit.
All the weapons in Deep 3D were pretty top-notch fun, but the pipe bomb was brilliant.
This is ridiculous. God damn, man. Wait a minute, I had 98 ammo for that fucking thing. Don't touch those. Son of a bitch. Took it away from me just as I had pulled it out before. Oh, I could have bypassed all this?
Rockin'.
We're gonna get a little bit of a Shadow Warrior, maybe? Notice the commentaries have stopped.
Is it Globe Theatre / London?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I see it. All right. Yeah. Hey, check it out. Cool. All right. I don't know what that noise was, but there we go. Very nice. I feel so stupid now. God. Thanks, asshole. It was just this texture here that was really tripping me up, and the vases, I guess. But I wonder if we'll still see some borrowed textures from that. I mean, why wouldn't you? Further question. Do they take place in the same universe, Shadow Warrior? Same engine.
Groovy.
Come on. Well, that chair's getting weird on me, man. Alright. Get out of here. Jesus Christ, it's a dramatic door. Oh, it's on the casting couch. no mirrors here. Dressing room, dressing room. Oh boy.
Cool.
Hold on a sec. Oh, I gotta go in there. Hey, here's a commentary.
I'm Roger. I'm one of the programmers at Nerve, and we worked on the port of Duke, kind of updating the renderer in some strategic ways. And one of the things we did was we took the original sector geometry from the original game and found a way at load time to actually generate 3D models for everything you see. So it draws the world like you would expect any modern first-person shooter to do.
I require my games to draw the world.
Gives us access to things like tangent space for surfaces and normals, so we can do per pixel lighting, we can do screen space
Why am I
effects,
doing this?
ambient occlusion, trying to get as much bang for the buck as we can in terms of modern rendering without changing the
fine.
existing assets and using as much. Gives us access to things like tangent space for surfaces and normals, so we can do per pixel lighting, we can do screen space effects like ambient occlusion, trying to get as much bang for the buck as we can in terms of modern rendering without changing the existing assets and using as much of what was there originally.
Groovy.
Yes, yes, it is.
Damn.
Fuck, man.
Let God sort him out.
Gives us access to things like
Shit.
trying to tastefully update the game, and it also corrects things like you have a correct 3D perspective when you're looking up and down, which the original Duke didn't have because it wasn't actually full 3D. They wanted to find a way to bring the best version of Duke, what Duke looked like in your head.
Fuck, I hate those things.
Who wants some? Groovy.
This asshole again. Devastator makes quick work of him. I'm down with that.
Come get some.
Hate when they float like that, like wasps. Ah.
Groovy.
Shit. Man, they really want me to use the incinerator here. Oh, fuck you. Thought for sure that was going to do the bit for me. Yeah.
What we want to do is actually, take all the gameplay implications and from that, but actually make it correct perspective 3D like people would expect if you were playing this game now.
Key.
It was a cool kind of party trick to be able to say that you could look up and down, and nobody else had done that before then.
Yeah, especially from playing Doom, they not being able to jump and not being able to fly and all
Right.
that, but then actually being able to look up and see who's sniping and stuff.
It still looks really good in a lot of ways, but there's some ways that technology's come so far that you don't consider that. Oh yeah, when you do look it up and down, and there's a skybox in the background, you get seasick because there's
Yeah,
parallaxing of the 2D background and then the skewing of the sectors and stuff. So
yeah, the old render, yeah, everything stretches out so much. It's just what the heck am I looking at?
yeah.
I want them to give me an egg. Give me an egg. Alright, did I play that one?
I'm trying to tastefully update the game, and
Yeah. Alright. So I got the yellow key and the yellow door. Whoa. Thought for sure. Where's the door? I don't remember where the hell I was supposed to, Nope. Ah, here we go. As expected. One, two. Great. That's one. Two. Two, zero, two. All right. shotgun it, yeah. Alright. You should be able to get through here. There's 3, 4. There we go.
See you in hell.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck it. Let's keep going. Ooh. Alright. Sheesh. Oh, yeah. Huh. Well, that's where I came in. Oh, good Christ. Oh, come on, man. That ain't right. I'm wondering if I can hit that button and, it's like in the first level. I was doing all that fighting, but I was actually supposed to jump down into the thing and get the fuck out of there. Yeah, alright, alright, alright.
Devastator.
Yeah, yeah. I just need to... Alright, there we go. It's the exit button. Oh, oh. This is just like how I finished Doom 64. Except a little cheaper. Just take the win.
Rock.
All right, I'm gonna give this a pause for a bit because yeah, got some stuff I gotta take care of. So I will be back later tonight or tomorrow with this because this is fun and I'm enjoying this. And I am like in the middle of nodding off. I may have done that while I was playing. I did not get a lot of sleep.